Have you ever wondered why some married women who once seemed so committed end up seeking attention elsewhere? Marriage is supposed to be built on love, trust, and loyalty. Yet, in reality, many married women find themselves drawn to other men, often more easily than single women. Why does this happen? What makes them more approachable? This isn't just a topic of gossip. It's a real issue that affects relationships everywhere. Understanding why some married women become easy prey will help you navigate relationships wisely, avoid emotional traps, and see things clearly. In this video, we're diving deep into the hidden truths behind this phenomenon. Stay with us until the end, because what you learn today could change how you view attraction, relationships, and commitment forever. Why marriage doesn't always mean loyalty. In an ideal world, marriage should be the ultimate commitment, an unbreakable bond between two people. But reality is often different. Many women enter marriage expecting stability, love, and fulfillment. However, over time, routine takes over. The excitement fades, responsibilities pile up, and the passionate connection that once existed begins to weaken. Psychological studies show that women tend to get emotionally dissatisfied in long-term relationships faster than men. A study by the Institute for Family Studies found that nearly 69% of divorces are initiated by women, with the main reason being emotional unhappiness. This dissatisfaction leads many women to seek validation and excitement outside their marriage, not necessarily because they don't love their husbands, but because they crave something they feel is missing. Why married women are easier to approach. You might think that a married woman would be harder to attract, but in many cases, the opposite is true. Here's why. 1. She no longer plays. Hard to get before marriage, women often make men work for their attention. They test their patience, loyalty, and value, but once they are married, they don't have to play that game anymore. If she decides to entertain another man, she does so without hesitation. There's no need for mind games. She knows what she wants and goes for it. 2. She seeks excitement and novelty. Marriage often becomes predictable. Many women who once felt desired feel invisible. When a man outside her marriage shows interest, it brings back the thrill she once had. It's not always about love. It's about excitement, adventure, and the feeling of being wanted again. 3. She feels secure in her marriage. Unlike single women who may be looking for a serious partner, married women already have financial and emotional stability at home. This makes them feel safe to take risks. Since they believe their marriage won't collapse over a small fling, they are more likely to indulge in secret encounters without worrying about the consequences, until it's too late. 4. She can justify her actions. If a woman feels neglected, unappreciated, or bored in her marriage, she might convince herself that seeking attention elsewhere is acceptable. She may think, "I deserve this. I'm not hurting anyone." This mindset makes it easier for her to cross lines she once considered unacceptable. 5. Men assume she's off limits. One of the biggest advantages a married woman has is that men don't expect her to be interested in them. This allows her to flirt and engage in emotional affairs without immediate suspicion. Since society assumes that a married woman is committed, she can get away with risky behavior more easily than a single woman. How social media and the workplace make it easier. Technology has made it easier than ever for married women to engage in secret relationships. A simple like on a picture, a friendly chat, or a late-night message can quickly turn into something more. Many affairs start on social media, where conversations begin innocently but soon cross emotional and physical boundaries. The workplace is another common environment where these relationships begin. Women spend hours working closely with male colleagues, often frustrations, jokes, and personal struggles. Over time, this creates emotional connections that can easily turn into something deeper. A simple after-work drink can escalate into an affair before anyone realizes what's happening. What men need to be aware of. If you're a man who finds himself attracted to a married woman, you need to be aware of the risks. Many men believe they can handle casual relationships with married women, but things rarely stay casual. Here are a few things to keep in mind. Don't fall for the illusion of exclusivity. If she's entertaining you while married, she might be doing the same with others. Understand that emotional attachment is dangerous. You may think it's just fun, but feelings develop, and that's when things get complicated. If she's unhappy in her marriage, it's not your job to fix it. Many men believe they can rescue an unhappy married woman, but in most cases she won't leave her husband. She just wants a temporary escape. If she can cheat with you, she can cheat on you. Affairs built on lies and secrecy rarely lead to anything long-term or fulfilling. The consequences of affairs with married women. Many men think they can enjoy a relationship with a married woman without consequences. But here's the reality. These situations rarely end well. 1. Emotional damage. Affairs often start as fun, but lead to heartbreak. One person always ends up more emotionally invested than the other. 2. Dangerous situations. If her husband finds out, it can lead to confrontations, violence, or public humiliation. 3. Wasted time. Instead of focusing on meaningful relationships, you're caught in a dead-end situation with no future. 4. Loss of respect, both in her eyes and in your own. When you allow yourself to be someone's secret, you lower your value. A reality check for both men and women. The idea that married women are harder to approach is a myth. In many cases, they are easier prey because they have already secured stability and are simply looking for something extra. They don't have to worry about finding a long-term provider, so they feel more comfortable taking risks. For men, the key takeaway is simple. Be smart, stay in control, and avoid getting emotionally involved in dead-end relationships. If a woman is willing to betray her marriage for you, she is not someone you should trust or invest in. For women, the question is, are you truly happy, or are you just chasing temporary excitement? If your marriage is lacking something, the answer isn't to seek validation elsewhere. It's to fix the root of the problem. What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree or disagree? Let's discuss in the comments. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep discussions. Until next time, take care.